When most of us think of Catholic martyrs, we think of saints such as Stephen, Peter, Paul, Agnes, and Cecilia, or other holy men and women throughout the Church's history. Few Catholics in the United States might know of the great Jesuit martyrs of North America, St. Isaac Jogues and his companions. Unknown to most Americans, the Florida Panhandle was the site of the greatest number of Catholic martyrdoms in the territorial United States. In 1704, thousands of Catholic Appalachian Indian men, women, and children, as well as 5 Spanish Franciscan priests, gave witness to their faith by suffering torture and death.
Here in the Tallahassee area, 300 years ago, great and tragic events in the histories of Native American Christian people occurred. Hundreds of American Indian people who had invited Franciscan missionaries in to teach them the ways of Christ were martyred for their faith, along with their Spanish pastors.
Over 300 years ago, approximately 15,000 to 20,000 Catholic Appalachian Indians, along with hundreds of Spanish missionaries and tradesmen, lived and prospered in numerous farming communities. In 1704, the ex-governor of South Carolina, James Moore, launched an invasion of the Appalachian Territory in western Florida. They targeted the Appalachia because of the 14 Spanish Franciscan missions which had been established there for roughly a century. All but one of the Spanish missions was destroyed, and Moore's forces looted the area, capturing about 1,400 Catholic Appalachian Indians who were then sold into slavery. Many other Appalachians were killed during the invasion, while some fled. Like the blood of the first martyr Abel, the blood of these men, women, and children, so precious in the sight of heaven, cries out. It calls to us today. A growing number of Catholic laity and clergy have heard the cry of the martyrs and are responding. It is their belief that God is calling them and others to the work of preserving the memory of those who gave witness to their Catholic faith on this spot. It began with a group of families who purchased land outside the city of Tallahassee in order to build a neighborhood. The land was discovered to be a former Spanish mission and the very site of numerous martyrdoms. Running through the 78-acre tract is a portion of Florida's historic El Camino Real, or Royal Road, a trade route from the missions near Tallahassee to the city of St. Augustine.
On this very spot, hidden beneath the grass of this field, is a highway by which missionaries entered here into the province, a highway that connected a string of Catholic missions that served thousands and thousands of Catholic Indian people.
The land may also have been the site of the heroic final battle that led to the end of the missions. For the last 3 years, an effort has been underway to preserve 78 acres of this land for the purpose of building a shrine to honor those who died for their faith here. The location of the shrine will be in close proximity to the site of the Patali mission that witnessed the martyrdoms.
Hello, my name is Mike McCarran, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors of the Shrine of Martyrs La Florida. The Shrine of Martyrs La Florida is a nonprofit organization that was formed in order to preserve a portion of land that would be used to create a shrine in order to honor the Florida martyrs. In the Gospels, we read that to whom much is given, much is expected. Some of you hearing this message may feel called to share in this effort. Like my fellow board members, I feel called to this work, which will help us to better understand our Catholic roots and also honor those that gave their lives for our faith in America. Please consider joining us in this special effort. Thank you.
The organization has received the blessing of the Bishop of the Diocese of Pensacola-Tallahassee, John Ricard, as well as the assistance of several clergy, a local archaeologist, and numerous volunteers. Also located on the property is a beautiful historic mansion, notable for its traditional Southern architectural style and construction.
This is the interior of the mansion, which is located on the 78 acres where we hope to build a shrine to the Martyrs of La Florida. As you can see, the mansion is in need of renovation, but because of its size and its sound structural quality, we believe it'll make an excellent retreat and healing center. There's a Franciscan friar in Tallahassee, the first that we've had in 300 years since the martyrdom of Father Mendoza. He would like to use this mansion as a retreat house, and we feel we can renovate it and make it an excellent retreat house for him.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Schutz. I'm part of the Theology of the Body Healing and Training Center here in Tallahassee, as well as the Theology of the Body Institute in the Philadelphia area. And I'm also affiliated with the San Miguel group, who are working and trying to preserve the land for a retreat center and a healing center, as well as a historical site to preserve that site of the martyrs. We believe, and there's a lot of historical evidence, that that land is very holy land. The setting out there seems to be a beautiful setting for a retreat and healing center, which we've envisioned several times. And drawing on the graces from the blood of the martyrs out there, envision it to be a place of healing and retreat for priests and seminarians, as well as for lay people, married couples, families.
Plans for a portion of the property also include a community for autistic adults and their families.
So we thank you for your interest and your generosity, and ask you to really seriously consider in prayer whether this would be something that you would want to take part in, either through service or through generous contribution. And may God bless you.
As a Catholic, as an American Indian, as well as an archaeologist, I see this site, this road, as a vital reminder of our history. History not only of Native peoples, but of the spread and experience of the faith here. We have a chance to preserve this site and to create a memorial to the Native peoples, as well as to their Spanish teachers who were martyred here for their faith. We have a chance to spread this story to others, to take this story from being a hidden chapter in the history of our country, our people, and our church, and make it known more widely as a testament to the love of Christ in the hearts of people.
Please prayerfully consider joining us in creating this shrine, which will serve as a lasting memorial to their sacrifice, a treasury of graces for pilgrims, as well as a place where the work of the Church, fueled by the prayers of the martyrs, can continue. Thank you, and may God bless you.